Assalamualaikum everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Uroob and I made a poem. Usually with my videos there's a lot of preparation that goes in beforehand, but this video is completely random. Literally last night, it was 1 a.m. I thought of 2 lines that happened to rhyme and I was like, I should make a poem. So I did. Fast forward 1.5 hours later, I wrote whatever is on my phone and I am pretty proud of it, so I decided that I'd like to share it with you all. I wasn't planning on making a video this week, but I've been inspired, so here we are. My poem is called What is Love by yours truly. So yeah, I shall begin. Today, love is but an excuse to receive gifts, flowers, attention, pleasing yourself more than others, experiencing temporary satisfaction. But if you would ask me what is love, I wouldn't give you a definition. Instead, I'd tell you a story, an example nothing short of perfection. All messengers were given one wish, to be guaranteed by the Lord of all creation. Nuh asked for a flood, Zechariah for a son, Musa against a tyrant, and a kingdom for Suleiman. But it was the prayer of Ibrahim that blessed our ummah with such a gift, worth sacrificing my mother, my father, my wealth, myself, the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. A person for whom I'd wish to be a twig that he would use to clean his teeth before he'd pray. A person for whom I'd wish to be a cool breeze that would give him relief on a particularly hot day. A person for whom I'd wish to be the meal from which he would have his share. A person for whom I'd wish to be a piece of thread that would be sewn into the fabric he would wear. A person for whom I'd wish to be a piece of metal, for the armor that would protect him in battle. A person for whom I'd wish to be a seed, that he would plant himself and bear fruit to feed. A person for whom I'd wish to be a grain of sand, lucky enough to touch the bottom of his shoe. A person for whom I'd wish to be a drop of water, that he would use to make wudu. A person for whom I'd wish to be the reason for his radiant smile, to be someone worth his while. How I wish to be alive back then, so I could read him my poem again and again, and see his face light up like the sun and moon, while giving me the glad tidings of his company in heaven. So what was his one wish that God had promised him, like he did with the others? Perhaps it was his uncle, whom he loved as a father, that until his last breath, he heard his nephew pleading and begging for just one sentence so that he could be saved from eternal suffering. Or maybe it was against the people of Ta'if, the saddest day of his life, when stones were pelted at him like arrows and caused him to bleed like a knife. Was it the battle of Uhud where he almost died, or against the hypocrites that did nothing but lie? Was it for power so he could conquer other lands? Or was it for his children whom he had to bury with his own hands? No, he didn't use it for any personal gain or greed. In fact, he didn't use his wish at all, in this world at least. He chose to save it on the day where all will be revealed. People's sins, actions, intentions, separating the false from real. He chose to use his wish on us, a mercy, so that we could be saved, although we are unworthy. Sacrificing everything most dear to him for those whom he never even saw, yet he insists on this request, so be thankful, for on the day of judgment, his prayers are the reason you pass the test. I hope that on that day, my Lord will be smiling from above, when I'm united with my prophet, the person who taught me how to love. Alright, sorry for the background noise, my AC just turned on and it will not turn off, so yeah, anyway, that was my poem. I hope you guys liked it, and my ultimate goal is that it increased your love for the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and yeah, so I really appreciate you guys listening to my poem, and inshallah I will see you in my next video. Jazakallah khairan for watching. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. I wrote a poem.
Roses are red, flowers are blue.
No, Ali, be quiet.